Guys, I think I just found one of the coolest opportunities to make money with AI. And that's because a new company called Micro1 is currently looking for experts to help train the future of AI models. And it's an awesome opportunity if you're looking for flexible, interesting remote work that you can do from anywhere in the world. And so guys, I decided to sign up for Micro1, and I even talked to their team about how this new side hustle works. And so in this video, I'll be sharing exactly how to join Micro1, what the total earning potential is like, and more importantly, tips for actually landing a gig with this AI company and how my interview process went as well. It's a super interesting one. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Let's get to it. But really quickly guys, just a little disclaimer like I put in these videos. Everything I'm sharing with you today is based on my own personal testing and research and experience as someone who actually has signed up for Micro1. Results aren't guaranteed, I can't make any promises, but I do think this is a super cool opportunity in the AI space you guys don't want to miss. And with that in mind, let me cover how this side hustle actually works. And so guys, what exactly is Micro1 all about? Well, like I mentioned, Micro1 is an AI platform that connects expert human knowledge with teams building next generation AI systems. And it basically produces high quality data sets that these AI models depend on to get better. And so for side hustlers, Micro1 actually presents a pretty exciting opportunity. After all, as a Micro1 expert, you potentially get to apply your real expertise to help improve AI models, work flexibly and fully remotely on your own schedule, and earn a pretty decent wage and find longer term projects and opportunities. And really there's a couple cool things I want to highlight here guys. Firstly is that Micro1 is truly on your own schedule. There's no boss breathing down your neck, you don't have set hours, and you can basically work the hours that fit around your schedule. Secondly, Micro1 is super globally friendly, and they actually have experts in over 150 countries right now. New projects get posted every single day as well, so there's tons of opportunity and tons of demand for experts across all kinds of niches and industries, and you can even apply if you have no experience in this space. And when I say there are tons of opportunities, there honestly are tons of opportunities. I mean, here are just a few opportunities on Micro1 I found today. There's this Arabic language expert job plus tons of other language jobs. There's front-end developer gigs, fintech experts, healthcare finance experts, transcription experts, and all kinds of roles where, again, Micro1 is looking for human experts to share their knowledge to help improve AI models. So you might be wondering, how exactly do I get started? Well, thankfully, the Micro1 application process is very streamlined, and let me share exactly how it works. To get started, you just have to head over to micro1.ai and hit the Get Hired button. I'll also be linking Micro1 down below if you guys want to sign up through that link and help support the channel. But don't skip this video because at the end, I'll be sharing some very important tips that will help you with your application process and the interview process. But yeah, from there, you basically create an account with your email or Google account. Next, you upload a resume and include your LinkedIn profile. And guys, I didn't have a recent resume ready because I've been self-employed for years and have almost never had a real job. So I honestly felt a little bit stuck, but then I just gave my LinkedIn profile to ChatGPT. I told it to make a resume for me and it made one in 30 seconds. If you don't have a resume, don't let this stop you. There is no excuse for not applying to Micro1. Now, once you do that, the next step is the interview process. And this is honestly where Micro1 becomes super cool. And that's because Micro1 actually has an AI interviewer called Zara that does the interview with you. And so this AI interview is part of Micro1's vetting process that it uses to match talent with real paid remote opportunities. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and throughout the interview, Zara basically asks you questions about your skill, your work experience, and some test questions to make sure you're the expert you say you are. But like I said, I actually signed up for Micro1, so I did go through this interview process. So let me play you a little bit of footage just so you guys know what to expect and what Zara is actually like. Okay, I also just did a quick sound check. Keep in mind, you're going to need a webcam for this, either built into your laptop or an external webcam, and you need a microphone. Again, it looks like my laptop's built-in microphone is working. So fingers crossed, guys, I'm about to do the interview.
High-performing pieces with maintaining a distinctive voice and original point of view.
I don't think you have to sacrifice an original point of view and performance. I think you can actually do both at the same time. In fact, oftentimes putting in your own spin on things and some of your life experiences and original points of view is what makes your article unique. But yeah, guys, honestly, the interview process was super chill. Zara comes across as very friendly. You can ask her questions or clarification questions if you get stuck during the interview. And the whole thing was pretty low pressure and took me about 20 minutes to complete. Now, candidates who pass the interview and meet the global certification criteria are eligible for project placement. So if you do well on the interview, like I did, you will become Micro1 certified. This basically means you are able to find paid projects on Micro1. So this is what you're aiming for. And hopefully for you guys, you can get certified just like I did. Just note that after the interview, you have to complete your profile. And this also involves verifying your identity with a piece of government issued ID. This is so Micro1 can verify you are who you say you are and you're not posing as an expert or posing as someone else. And this is pretty common in the world of AI training gigs, so other companies have ID verification as part of the hiring process as well. But yeah, from there, you're basically ready to explore opportunities on Micro1. So let me explain how this works and what kind of gigs are available on the platform. And so once you're Micro1 certified, you're ready to join projects that your skills match. And what's nice is that Micro1 has many projects that span weeks or even months, so there could be some pretty nice long-term opportunities here. Now again, you can scroll through the website and find open opportunities, but Micro1's team will also email you when they find a gig that matches your skills, which I also really like. Now, as for what these projects actually entail, a lot of it is just kind of your stock standard AI training work. And this means you're basically working behind the scenes, looking at how the AI responds, and then using your human judgment and expertise to help improve how it learns. Now, what you actually do per project will vary, but that's kind of the general gist of it. You're going to be looking at AI responses and helping them improve those responses, which helps these models improve over time. And one thing I'll highlight here, and this is perhaps my favorite thing about Micro1, is that some projects are for niche experts, people with PhDs, people with master's degrees, or people in very narrow fields. However, Micro1 also has so many gigs that are available for a much broader audience or just general people. I mean, you can find gigs where you just have to take videos of things, videos where you just have to share your opinion. There are language expert gigs as well. So if you're a native speaker of a certain language, you might find opportunities on Micro1, which again makes it so globally friendly. And so if you are on the fence about applying for Micro1 and you think it's too specialized and you don't fit the bill, I still recommend applying because you might be surprised at how beginner friendly many of these opportunities are. But okay guys, let's talk about earning potential here because this is always such an important consideration when picking a side hustle, and I want to be straight up with you guys. Now personally, I'm still applying for gigs on Micro1 right now, so I will update you guys in the comments and description box when I land my first gig, and I'll explain exactly how it goes and how I like it, or don't like it. But I wanted to get out this video quickly because this is a growing opportunity, and so I actually reached out to Micro1's team and chatted with them about how this platform works and also the earning potential. We hopped on a quick call and here is what they told me. Micro1 said that overall potential depends on how many hours you work on for a certain project and how consistent you are over time. They also told me that pay does range quite a bit based on experience level, the type of project, the length of project, and the overall niche or industry, which again, I'll scroll through the job board here. You guys can see some of the rates that are advertised, so it really does vary quite a bit. However, what they told me is that many experts use Micro1 as their main side hustle and are working 10, 20, even 30 plus hours per week. And some people even get contracted full-time or eventually join the Micro1 team, which is really cool and quite rare for a side hustle to have that kind of longer term potential. Again, I'll scroll through the jobs here. You can see all kinds of different niches, all kinds of opportunities, some pretty good rates as well. So overall, this is a very flexible, robust side hustle, and I think there's a lot of potential here. Now, in terms of how you get paid, Micro1 issues payments bi-weekly through a platform called Deal, which is an online payment processing platform. And payments are actually made in USD, which is another thing I love about Micro1 because you're earning US dollars, which in many places in the world has a very strong purchasing power and could honestly be a pretty nice side hustle to lock down. But okay guys, that brings me to my next question and how I want to quickly wrap up this video. Who should be trying Micro1? And really there's a couple of categories here in my opinion for who is an ideal Micro1 candidate. And this would include anyone with niche industry experience, anyone who is fluent in different languages besides English, anyone with a bachelor, master's, or PhD, and anyone just looking for flexible, interesting remote work. And again, guys, please don't think you have to be a rocket scientist or something super complicated to find opportunities with Micro1. I found Micro1 projects looking for receptionists, looking for dispatchers, even projects looking for everyday people just to share information about their daily routines and habits. So again, there are so many opportunities and you'll probably find something you can apply for. But like I mentioned in the intro guys, now I want to cover a couple quick tips in actually applying for Micro1 and acing that interview to help you guys increase the odds you can make money with Micro1. And again, I actually spoke to the Micro1 team and they gave me some suggestions as well that I want to share with you guys. And really the first would be just to make sure you're applying with an accurate, up-to-date resume. Again, you can put your LinkedIn profile into ChatGPT. That's what I did. I got a very accurate resume and that's what I submitted to Micro1. Now, the second tip would just be to look at that jobs portal regularly and to check for updates because new gigs get posted so often, so you don't want to miss out when a new gig goes live. And the third one, and this is one not a lot of people know about, but Micro1 actually has an interview practice tool that you can use before you apply if you're a bit rusty and you want to make sure you ace the interview. And the fourth tip would just be to apply to any role that matches your profile. Applying is free, it's very quick, there's no risk in it really, so have some confidence in yourself, and if a gig looks like it's a good match for you, hit that apply button and see if you can get started. Next, just make sure you have a working webcam, microphone, and good internet connection. I used my laptop's built-in webcam and built-in microphone and had no issues, but again, when applying, make sure you're doing it in a quiet space and make sure your internet connection is good. But anyways, guys, those are some tips for applying for Micro1 and hopefully some tips that help you ace your interview. But really quickly to wrap up this video, I want to cover some pros and cons of Micro1 and why you might ultimately decide to sign up as an expert or why you might potentially skip this platform. And really the first pro, like I mentioned, is that this is completely global. It's looking for language experts. It's looking for experts in all kinds of different countries and regions. And it also pays you in USD, which I think is awesome if you live in certain areas of the world. The second pro is that the hiring process is super streamlined. Honestly, chatting with Zara was kind of fun. The whole thing took me about 30 minutes to get my account certified, and now I can actually apply to a bunch of different projects, which is a really refreshing experience because I've tested out other AI training gigs before, and most of them leave you hanging. They never get back to you about your results, and they're super hard to qualify for, which hasn't been the case for Micro1, which again, super refreshing. And the third pro is just that the rates are very competitive. Again, I'll scroll through the job board, I'll show you guys footage here. You can see that some of these rates are very good, and I also love that there are longer term projects available. Now, as for the cons, the first would just be that not everyone gets accepted as an expert. And this isn't a con that's unique to Micro1, this is just the nature of AI training projects. And again, I like that Micro1 actually lets you know your results and it's very communicative because I've tested out other platforms like dataannotation.tech, and that one has left me hanging for months. It's one I really don't like. So again, very refreshing from Micro1. And this leads to the second con, which is that it can take some time for you to land your first project even once you become certified. But again, this is just kind of the nature of AI training work, which is why it's good to have some realistic expectations. But anyways, guys, that does it for how to sign up for Micro1 and some tips that hopefully help you become a Micro1 expert, just like I've become. Honestly, I think this is a very cool opportunity that's new in the AI space. So again, I'll be linking them down below if you guys want to check them out. Also go through the interview process and hopefully we can all start making money as Micro1 experts together. Like I mentioned, I'm still applying for projects right now and I'm really excited to keep testing out this side hustle. So there might be a part 2 to this video, and at the very least, I will be updating you guys in the comments and description box about how my Micro1 experience is going. But yeah, comment what you think. Are you going to sign up for Micro1? Have you already become an expert? Is it a platform you've tried before? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments about what you think. I'm also going to be testing out way more AI training jobs this year because I think this side hustle is so hot right now. So again, you guys can subscribe, you can follow along because more similar content is coming soon. That really does it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for the support. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have a fantastic day and week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.